Welcome to the Telford Ice Rink. Normally, you'd have somebody who actually knows what they're doing, and I'm normally beside the rink doing the announcements, but this evening, unfortunately, you've got Tosh on the mic. So we're starting off this evening, second leg of the Laidler semi-final. Don't forget, Tigers are coming into this 8-2 up on aggregate, so hopefully this evening will be phenomenal. So alongside me, we've got Liam Priest this evening.
Hello everyone, first time commentator, so bear with me.
Don't panic, it'll be fine, it'll be fine, it'll be absolutely perfect. Good Lord, we've even got refreshments coming into the box now. This is outrageous, right? This is how we get paid. So Liam, how do you reckon this is going to go then?
Well, considering it's on aggregate, we had a comfortable 8-2 win yesterday at their place. It's looking very promising. I know we've got a very strong lineup. Starting now is Brandon Anderton, Callum Griffin, Tom Byrne, and then in D we've got Connor Gordon, Mike Jones, captain, and Zach Brown in net. So I think we should be all right.
We should be looking good. Excellent stuff.
Brandon Anderton's there to pick it back up. Goes in the blue, but Bradford have control. Great hit from Callum Griffin, open eyes there. Tom Byrne with the puck, puts it back down to Brandon, back to Tom Byrne. Shot on net, hits a few feet. Bradford make the blue. We've got Dan Mitchell here, D2D pass to Jake Price. Jake Price holds, makes a cross-ice pass to Callum Griffin.
Nice away.
Bradford's back in control in their zone now. Check from Brandon Anderton. Puck's still behind their net. They seem to be struggling to break out now. Great hit by Ben Washburn.
Lovely
nice
pass.
From Ben Washburn.
Superb pass.
In on goal.
Oh,
There's
what a goal! What a goal. Philip, super.
That's a great pass from Ben Washburn on the boards. You can always count on Super to get that goal in.
Control on that was simply phenomenal.
Here's a look at the replay. I think it's Dan Mitchell, puts up to Ben Washburn. Cross-ice pass over to Philip Super. Comes in on the backhand, forehand. Great goal.
Great goal.
Goal number 1, the excellent Telford Tigers, sponsored by Edmonton Farmers, and it's got by number 81, Philip Super! And assisted by 88, Dan Mitchell, and number 40, Ben Washburn. Goal time, 8:28. Come on, to make some noise, the excellent Telford Tigers!
So that brings aggregate to 7 now, so hopefully we'll start seeing a few more goals go in. Really give them that lead.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of how our coach Scott McKenzie and Doug Wildman want us to play. We want our puck to be going north as quick as possible. So it was a nice D2D pass straight up to Ben. Ben seen that Philip Super on the far side of the ice. I mean, everything was north, so that was a really good play from us.
Stick handling from Philip Super there was absolutely phenomenal. Took the goalie one way and just flicked it back in. Absolutely top class.
Puck goes back to Telford D. Nice D2D pass. Back again, D2C. Connor Gordon chips up to Tom Byrne. To Brandon Anderton. Brandon takes it over the blue line. Cuts in, takes a shot, hits a leg. Manages to just chip the rebound into the corner. Still behind that Bradford net. Tom Byrne tries to put it out. Bradford chip out.
So under the new leadership with Scott, obviously things have really looked very impressive for the D2 guys now. This is...
I mean, when Scott got announced as coach, I think everyone's ears perked up a bit. I think like everyone knows the reputation of what Scott has. He's obviously a great player, still playing for the national team now. He's got a very respectful coaching career behind him. So I think a lot of the players were quite excited to try and get on for the Telford 2 team. And yeah, he's exceeded all them expectations. He's been extremely professional, and he's leading us the right way, obviously.
Is it something that you look at Scott's work rate during the national games, and you now look at the D2 guys' work rate, and it's as equal to, they're giving everything. Is this something that he instills in the guys?
Yeah, definitely. Like I know a few of the spectators and the fans quite often comment to us that you know, it's night and day from like past years that we've been playing, and I think obviously that's down to Scott, and he brings that work ethic from the national team down to the D2 team, and yeah, everyone wants to play. Everyone respects the coach and staff that we have leading us. So it's been good.
Great stuff.
Beacon Fielders there to pick the puck up. Unfortunately, hits a stick. Bradford in control now. D to D pass. D waits. Cross ice pass down to the winger. Mishandles it. Gets it back. Shot on net. Goes wide and hits the net.
I have a very rare Zach Brown shirt in my closet as well. I was sponsoring Zach for the streaming series, and then the poor guy came down with COVID and could never wear it. So I have the unworn streaming series Zach Brown shirt, never to be sold.
Get him to sign it, put it on eBay.
I should do, yeah. I'll split it with him.
Or use it as a tent.
I don't know what you're trying to say. It just about fits me. So you're even getting smiles from your teammates now. This is it. They're all jealous.
Jones's smile.
I think Mr. Westlake was a bit late with his introduction there. They're already on the ice. But hey-ho. Right, so we are 9-2 up on aggregate. 1-0 up on the night, going into the second period. This should be interesting.
I don't feel like that first period had any decent sort of hockey. There's seen some flashes, but I don't think we've played to our full potential as of yet.
They were just teasing. They were just teasing, that's all it was.
What's good to bring out of that period is that everything that Bradford tried, we were there to close them down. We had good back checking, good forward checking, you know. We were always there. The D were there to pick the pucks up. We didn't really give them any chances across our blue line, so I'm happy with that.
Totally agree. Yeah, I must have a word with Zach after the game. I'm sure we can come to some sort of financial arrangement. Right, here we go then. Second period.
So face off one. Dawes plays it straight up. Comes back to our D. Gordon's D to D pass. Jones waits, makes the red line, dumps it in. So no icing called. See, again, we were right there, and Callum Griffin straight on the forecheck there to be the first to the puck. Unlucky about the dodgy bounce, but we're still in their zone. Bradford tried to chip out. Jonesy there to stop it. Back down to Gordon. Gordon waits. Nice D to D pass back to Jones. Jones uses the net. Brings it round to Tom Byrne on the boards. Nice pass out to Brandon Anton, chips off the board. Forecheck from Brandon. Manages to kind of overturn it, make Bradford panic a bit. They've dumped the puck in, they're the first back. Again, Connor Gordon back there to on a good back check.
We're soaking up a lot of this pressure. When Bradford come forward, there we go.
Griffin
Goal number 2.
A great goal. Nearly swore then, that was close. Oh, he'll be buzzing. Griff is one of them players that he has to score, otherwise he's had a bad game.
Fantastic.
It'll get to him. Well, that's great for Griff. That was a good goal. Again, there was all about the forecheck. They tried to chip out, but couldn't get it out. Cross ice pass, Griff straight to the net. Nice chip goal.
Fantastic. So 2-0 on the night, 10-2 on aggregate. Bradford have got a little bit of catching up to do now.
Sponsored by Energy Farmers.
I think he got a goal last night as well.
Assisted by 53.
He goes through spells of like not scoring. It'll get to his head and then he'll get a few good goals.
There we go,
my
goal
God,
number 3. Here we go.
What a goal. What a goal. The announcement's hardly finished from the last goal. We've got another one. I see his girlfriend Katie sat right next to us and she's not happy.
There's no reaction at all, nothing at all. She's on her phone.
Working.
This is it.
Yeah, that was a great goal. Short side, top cheese. Again, he's another one that'll buzz off scoring for the boys.
Fantastic. So I wonder whether the floodgates are going to open here. I mean, Bradford are now, that's 2 goals in 20 seconds.
The Telford Tigers, sponsored by NIHL Farmers.
That's a line that worked very well with each other. We've got Ben Washburn, Ollie Hunt, Philip Super. I think Scotty Mack's been trying to keep that line the same and they've been working well. Here they are back in the Bradford area. Ben takes a shot, hits the goalie, goes off in the net. Yeah, they're working really well as a line.
Yeah, I think so. It's really sorted. They look really natural together. It looks like they're passing the puck well together.
Bradford make the blue, chip up the boards.
Going for icing. There we go. It's amazing to watch because I think every single one of these players is just giving 110%. I haven't seen anyone on Telford at the moment who is not willing to give everything. It's amazing. I haven't seen the D2 game for a wee while, and these players are just so impressive.
It's good. Like I think that gets implemented from the coaching staff and the CNAs. We don't want to look to be complacent, which there is no room for. Scott throws that across dominantly. But what are we now, 10-2 with aggregate? Yeah. You can't get complacent. No. Obviously, everyone knows you don't want to say how comfortable you can. We are obviously in a comfortable position, but that's just not in our Telford D2 nature. We play until the whistle goes, basically. And everyone's so hungry to, make an example, get some goals, get some points on the board, no matter what the score, really.
No, it's very, very good to watch. I mean, I'm just so impressed with the 8-2 victory away in Bradford yesterday. Goal. That was phenomenal. I was watching it on Twitter and I was thinking, it must be so disheartening for the Bradford guys to go down 8-2 at home. That's not great. Yeah. But then to come here, obviously we're only 3-0 up at the moment.
So Griffin with a shot, gets his own rebound. See, just a second ago we was in our own end and now we're having shots on their goal. It's good to see. We've got a late hit call maybe on Brandon Anderton. I think the ref's stopwatch went off. It was time to make a call.
Yeah, he had to earn he had to earn his expenses this evening.
Yeah.
That wasn't easy to say, in fairness.
So power play for Bradford. So we've got Philip Super, Ollie Hunt.
He's given it for charging.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Hungry from that day one weekend there.
Obviously. Be interesting to see how they cope with the short-handed, how they cope with the Bradford power play.
I mean, we've got a really good PK system. We practice it every single week at training. There you go, there's a short-handed goal.
Short-handed goal. Absolutely top class.
As I was saying it. But there was a turnover from Jake Price right in our end there. Plays it out to Hunt. Great short-handed goal.
Right, so there's a perfect example of your PK routine. Wonder if we're going to see another one.
Don't get me wrong, that's not in the routine, scoring. But no, it was a good shot block, good turnover.
Fantastic. Okay, so there we go. We are 4-zip up. That makes it 12-2 on aggregate. And the Tigers currently short-handed at the moment.
Fielder steps centre ice, makes the blue. Great dangle from Deacon. Fielder now still with the puck. Plays it up to Price. Price gets a shot from the point. Goes off the pad. Dan Mitch is there to pick it up. Jolly puts it on net. There's
there we
a goal
go.
from Fielder, 5-4. Great setup.
Amazing. 5-0 now. So my calculations takes that to 13-2 at the aggregate score. We have approximately halfway through. No, we're not. We're approximately 13 minutes through the second period. That was an amazing goal.
Yeah, you know what's good to see is that the national players actually, you know, caring.
Absolutely.
It's hard to say, but like, if you're playing down a couple of leagues, you know, you're willing to help out, and they're actually showing it on the ice as well, which is good for us, obviously. Again, kudos to them. It's very good to see. Bradford tried a little dangle there against Crowe. Didn't quite work out. But Bradford are back in, make the blue.
Unlucky.
Oh, there's a goal for Bradford.
That's unlucky.
That's unlucky. That's definitely.
Oh, Zach is going to be very unhappy with that one, I can see.
The pass got brought to the Bradford player behind his feet, and then somehow managed to flick up. The guy got his stick on it, hit 2 or 3 feet, and then, yeah, that's unlucky. Scrappy goal.
Yeah, it was. You'd see more rebounds on a ping pong table, to be honest, but hey-ho, it's one of those things. Okay, so that brings us to 5-1. Just 3/4 of the way through the second period.
Nice break out there from Crowe and Griff.
Some of the combinations they're putting together are just such class. It just looks so easy. They're making it look...
Bits there, isn't there? You know, it's good to see the lads with the head on a swivel, looking up, and like I said, just before the end of the period, actually being sure of their passes. Anderton trying to get the puck up ice now. Bradford have control, play the puck up to the far blue. Lose control, Jones is there to pick the puck up. Holds, steps out of the ice. Tries to play it to Byrne. Byrne can't handle it. Bradford dump the puck in. Bradford have possession behind the Telford net. Try a wraparound attempt, no good. Jones is there to pick it up. Flicks the puck up to clear the blue line. So Bradford with control now. D to D from Bradford. That's unlucky from Gordon. Super with the puck down low. Rims it to Washburn. Washburn manages to clear the blue line with it.
It's that man Anderson again. He's there. He's everywhere.
Really just followed through the hit there.
I'm just wondering whether we actually have about 3 or 4 11 shirts on the bench or not. I don't know. It's a very free-flowing game as well, and I think this is one of the class pieces of this game, is the fact that it's not stop and start. It is really good flowing hockey.
Yeah. So I know we've chirped the ref a bit, not wanting to go home, but he has reffed a good game. I mean, he's let it flow, and there's not really
not a lot he's missed.
Yeah. It's been good, refreshing, really. Yeah.
It's okay. We'll just edit out that compliment to the referee. It's all right. We can't.
Wasn't from me. Great Telford play here on the even-handed now. Using the point a lot. Oh no, sorry, we're
Yeah, we're even-handed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Washburn was on the point for a minute then. I thought we was on a power play.
No,
Oh, that's a soft trip.
flipping it.
Come
Oh well, never mind. There we go.
That was soft.
Interference he's given.
That was a blatant trip, but never mind.
I think we'll just scrub out all what we just said about the referee having a great game. But yeah, so Tigers going one man down. Bradford coming back on the power play. And approximately 15 minutes left to go in regulation time.
So Hunt now takes it over the Bradford blue line. Doesn't have much to go from. Gets pickpocketed by the Bradford D-man. Super causes the turnover, plays it to Pricey. Pricey D to D to Mitchell. Mitchell eyes it up, shoots.
Yeah, there we go. Goal number 6.
Great goal.
He just picked his shot there.
Yeah, the composure on that was unreal. That just goes to show his national ability coming out to play.
It's just the control on the puck as he just looked for that little gap, and he just literally. Final 30 seconds of the game then. 6-1 up on the night, 14-3 on aggregate.
So Bradford with the puck now, fumbling, can't get it past the red. Anderton picks the puck up, plays it to Reese, Howes to Byrne, crosses the blue line, cuts in, doesn't get the shot off. Oh, back ball to Anderton was wide open.
End of the game. Fantastic.
So we're through to the final.
How does that feel?
Good evening, we're here with Telford Tigers D2 head coach Scott McKenzie. What's your thoughts on that, mate?
I think it was always going to be difficult for the lads to kind of stay motivated after such a convincing win last night in Bradford. But I thought they were disciplined, they stuck to what they needed to do and effectively come out with a good 6-1 win at home in front of a really big, noisy crowd tonight.
And you still carried on rolling the 4 lines. Was that your plan from the beginning?
Yeah, from the start of the year we've wanted to play 4 lines, get everyone involved in the game. We've got a lot of young players that add that layer of depth throughout the lineup. I think we've got some real experience in the team, but it's important that we use our depth. And we've got a squad of about 26 guys, so there's guys not playing tonight that perhaps played last night. So it's important that we use our depth. It's a key factor in what we're hoping will be a successful season for us.
And how do you feel overall about putting your team together from the start of the season until now so far?
I think like I said, we've got a lot of depth. We've got some real good young players that are coming through. But if you look at it now, we're coming up to Christmas. We're in first place in the league. We're in a cup final. As far as it goes, we're not happy with every little bit of detail, but we're in a good position right now, and effectively we're going to give ourselves a chance at lifting some trophies down the line.
And as a coach, what have you changed that's different to last year?
I don't think I've changed too much. I think we've got the same group of players, but maybe we're just a little bit more organised, a little bit more disciplined. Guys are buying into what we want them to do, and like I said about the young players, they certainly raise the level of intensity within the lineup because their work ethic and their compete level. So it's definitely sent a good message throughout the team that we're here to be successful, and if you're not performing on one night, you potentially won't play the next. So. Yeah, it's a good group we've got at the moment.
So moving forward, what's your expectations then for the season? Put it out there.
Expectation to win the league, win the cup, but we've got to be realistic. We're up against some good teams, and you're not going to win everything. Sometimes it'll come down to a bounce here or there, but we've got a good enough team to win every competition that we enter. It's just how the lads perform on a nightly basis.
Well done tonight. Congratulations. Okay, we're here tonight after the win against Bradford at home with 3 of the main Telford Tigers guys. Good evening, gents. How are you feeling?
Very good, very happy, job done. So what's not to be happy about, Christmas is coming.
What stood out for you, Mike?
Oh, just a team effort. We had a tricky game in Bradford. It's never nice to go to Bradford, and the boys put in a massive shift and made it a lot easier today. So it was all in control. It was really enjoyable to watch.
And Ben, put on the score sheet again.
Oh yeah, I know. Just keep it coming. I mean, the result for the team's obviously way more important, but I'm very, very happy with that. So yeah, can't really complain.
Overall, are you happy with the game? This year you seem to be scoring a lot more goals. What's your thoughts on that?
I'm just really happy to be back on the ice after the year off and just give it everything that I can, really, to be as good for the team as possible and a team player, and that's what comes first, really. But the goals and the assists are an added bonus from playing with really good line mates and really good boys and really good coaching system as well. So really happy with it.
And the B4 seems to have come together quite well.
Yeah, we've got a nice group. You know, obviously I bring the experience. I played for a long time, and you know, I've experienced different leagues and won championships. So I can bring my experience. But we've got some fantastic young guys who are eager to learn and play as much as possible. So the D's looking really tight this year.
And you, Mr. Griffin, you seem to be enjoying yourself out there.
It's good. We're turning up like with a structure in place. We know what we're doing. We're being drilled like the first team. We come to work. Everything's in its place. The discipline's good. So when we turn up on match nights, as long as we take care of the passing, the scoring, the defending, it'll take care of itself, and we'll be fine.
So as a group, the three of you, how far do you think you can go?
Oh, we can go all the way. You know, we got set out our expectations at the start of the season. You know, there's no reason why we can't compete for the top of the league. You know, we're in a final now, so it's 2 games to see where we come, and you know, I'm fully confident in the team that we've got to win that.
Anyone scared?
I think there's some quality teams out there, but no one really scares us, I wouldn't say. Just willing to compete with the best, really, and that's what it's all about. So.
Okay, one last word then. What do you want to say to your fans?
Thank you for coming today. It was great. You know, it's probably the most we've seen in a long time. So keep it coming, please. Happy days, yeah. Keep it coming. Happy Christmas as well. That's an important one. Happy Christmas. And a Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey guys, thanks ever so much for the game. Congratulations on your win tonight. And hopefully we can move forward and get some more.
Cheers.
Have a good Christmas.
Thank you. Cheers.